In today's video, we're diving back into Storm's incredible journey as the Goddess of Thunder, tracing her adventures from Asgard with the New Mutants to 2024's alliance with the Thor Corps in Immortal Thor. Before she ever became an X-Man, Storm was worshipped as a goddess. With her Omega-level ability to command the weather, Ororo Munro was celebrated for bringing life-saving rain to drought-stricken lands. Though she left behind her life as a goddess to fight alongside mutants, that divine essence within her never truly faded, setting her apart from most of Marvel's other heroes. At one point, Loki, always scheming, crowned Storm as the Goddess of Thunder as part of a plot to humiliate his brother Thor. Despite the mischievous origins of her title, Storm embodied the role so naturally that she's returned to it several times, often even with Thor's approval. Today, we're revisiting all the moments when Storm lifted her enchanted hammer, Stormcaster, and embraced her identity as an Asgardian goddess, along with some major alternate realities where she wielded Thor's mighty gift. Storm's first steps toward becoming an Asgardian deity happened during one of the darkest periods in her life. After accidentally being struck by a weapon Forge created, she lost the mutant powers that once defined her. Still, she stayed connected to the X-Men and even took time to mentor the New Mutants, a group of young aspiring heroes. While unwinding with the New Mutants after a fierce fight with the Shadow King, Storm and the teenagers were whisked away to Asgard in New Mutants Special Edition Issue 1. I do want to point out something in this panel that really stood out to me. This issue came out back in 1985, and Loki shared the following thought about Storm in saying, "Her name, Storm, means beauty, and she is in truth the most pleasing to the eye, despite her dusky color." The word dusky here refers to someone with darker skin or a darker complexion. Do you think the writer should have excluded that comment? Moving on, although the New Mutants were scattered across different realms of Asgard, Ororo found herself in Loki's very own domain, where the trickster god turned her into an eagle and gifted her the intoxicating freedom of flight once again. Tapping into Storm's deep sense of vulnerability, Loki used his sorcery to weave an enchantment over her, pulling her under his influence. Later, during a lavish feast, the X-Men confronted Loki, who dramatically presented Ororo with Stormcaster, a hammer fashioned much like Mjolnir, in X-Men Annual Issue 9. Armed with the hammer, Ororo regained her command over the elements, calling down thunder and lightning with ease, and turned that might against her former allies. In a show of her overwhelming power, she even unleashed a massive lightning strike directly at Wolverine,